Hello world, it's Godzilla with you once again. Hope you guys are doing well. Lots of big news to talk about today. First, the Godzilla vs. Kong release date has been changed. Then we got some new footage to look at. Very brief, but really cool. Then finally, talking about some of the new Godzilla vs. Kong figures that have come out and that will be coming out very, very soon. All that in this video, so check it out.
Surging up from the depths of the sea on a tidal wave of terror to wreak vengeance on mankind. A gigantic beast, cavalcade of electrifying horror.
So the first major news to talk about is the release date. According to several news outlets, including Deadline.com, the release date has been moved up from May 21st to March 26th. That's right. Godzilla vs. Kong will be coming out in 2 months, basically, on HBO Max and in theaters at the same time. And that means obviously for regions that don't have HBO Max, it'll just be coming out to theaters. Wow, of course, that's a big last minute change. And also apparently it comes after Warner Brothers and Legendary have been having a lot of legal back and forth over Warner Brothers' kind of decision to release Godzilla vs. Kong and several other movies on HBO Max without kind of consulting with Legendary first. Also, a few weeks ago, it was reported that Legendary was trying to sell Godzilla vs. Kong to Netflix for around $250 million to give them the rights, but Legendary blocked it. Hopefully, this legal situation is finally being settled, because apparently this must be part of that resolution to have the film move forward to 2 months. It means the movie is only 2 months away. We've already gotten a lot of figures. We've gotten some banners, we've gotten a little bit of footage, and I'll be talking about some new footage in a moment. But we haven't really gotten a trailer yet, but I suspect that'll be coming very, very, very soon. And this film has gone through a lot. It's been delayed. Once it was mainly delayed just because they wanted to update the film and do some reshoots. Then it was delayed because of the whole situation in the world. Now it's been moved again. However, the good news is the film is coming out even sooner, for those of you who have been waiting since March of last year for it to come out. Now, depending on where you live or the situation of your region, or if you've got access to HBO Max, if you don't, but your theaters are still closed or will still be closed, it might be tough for some of us to go see this film. Some of us may just not feel safe going to theaters yet, depending on where they live. For those of you who won't have access to HBO Max and probably can't go to theaters, hopefully in the future, maybe HBO Max will be made more available, or the film will be available in regions that don't have HBO Max on some kind of streaming platform like Netflix maybe, or they're going to re-release it in theaters, who knows. But eventually it'll also come out on DVD and Blu-ray. Sad to say that you may just have to wait. The world is going through some crazy stuff right now. Yeah, I know we'd all love to see Godzilla vs. Kong in theaters, right? That is the way you have to see this film, but people have to stay safe. They've got to, take care of themselves, take care of the loved ones. Very strange, but exciting at the same time. Yeah, now we need a trailer, right? Because Godzilla vs. Kong is supposed to come out in like 2 months. We've already gotten a lot of the figures have been already revealed. We've gotten banners. We've gotten a few plot synopsis. We generally know the film is about something's going on Kong Skull Island, and underneath Kong Skull Island, apparently there's the secrets of the origins of the Titans, and something is happening there. And that's where Godzilla and Kong are probably going to face off any day now. Warner Brothers and Legendary will probably put out an official statement, confirm the release date. It's just tough, I think, for a lot of people that wanted to go see it in theaters and they may not be able to, or watch it on some streaming platform, or just wait till it comes out on DVD and Blu-ray. And maybe hopefully we'll get a cool box set collection of the entire MonsterVerse films. That would be really cool. That's what I want to get my hands on. When I first learned about Godzilla coming back to American cinemas, I would never imagine we'd be getting Godzilla vs. Kong. Now, it took a long time to get here. That was like 10 years ago. I've enjoyed the MonsterVerse films. We have the new Reiwa era of Godzilla. We have a Godzilla anime trilogy coming out. Whether the MonsterVerse continues or not, I'm still very grateful for all the films we have gotten. And the next thing really to mention is some new footage that came out. Warner Brothers put out a little snippet featuring all the films that they're going to be releasing on HBO Max. These will all basically come out in theaters and on HBO Max the same day. They showed about 5 seconds of Godzilla and Kong fighting, which you may see in the background here is a screenshot from it. But it's Godzilla and Kong fighting over the aircraft carrier. and Kong punching Godzilla in the face. It's about 5 seconds, it's super short, it's really awesome. This also complements some of that footage we saw from CCXP about a month ago, which was also the same scene. It was just Godzilla in the water and then Kong roaring. It's the same scene. It seems Godzilla and Kong fighting on the aircraft carrier. And if you notice, this image is also very similar to the image seen on the back of the Godzilla figures, the Godzilla vs. Kong figures that were shown in the summer that showed that the big picture of Godzilla and Kong fighting on the aircraft carrier. So this new footage was really cool, and I'm sure we're gonna get new footage very, very, very soon. The American Super Bowl is happening in a few weeks, and usually there's a lot of commercials and trailers then. So I'm sure we're gonna get a trailer, but those are usually 30 seconds. I expect the real 2.5-minute trailer will be coming out sooner than that. I think over the next few weeks it's gonna get heavy marketing. Yeah, the footage looks awesome, right? It's Godzilla. Apparently, I guess he's crawling onto an aircraft carrier and then Kong just knocking him in the head. So all the Kong haters that were like, ooh, how is Kong gonna fight Godzilla? I'm ready for this film to prove Kong haters wrong. And it's always great to see more footage because we've had so little footage for this film. Still very exciting. Some new figures that have come out recently or that have been announced that are coming out. The new Warbat figure, right? This is a new Titan that's apparently in the film, and we don't know if it's the main antagonist that Godzilla and Kong are fighting or if it's more just a minor creature. I mean, an interesting looking creature. I mean, to me, it looked like a big snake with some wings, but I think it's still cool, and it's cool we're getting a new Titan. And an interesting design, right? It's pretty unique. I'm not sure. I guess it can fly. It has wings, right? So it's like a flying snake. I'm not really sure. So we'll have to see how it'll appear in the film. And the next two main figures I really want to talk about are the Mega Punching Kong that's coming out and the Mega Ray Godzilla. That's what they're calling these figures, Mega. But they're really cool because they're like around 13 inches and they have lights and sound and little gimmick where the Godzilla can shoot. It has a light and sound dorsal fins, which I think is super cool. I really enjoy these kind of figures that have these little gimmicks of light and sound and then shooting projectiles. I think there would be a better option for me than the first two big Godzilla and Kong figures they revealed that were just kind of just figures that didn't really do anything. So I think these are really cool, and I think I'm really liking that Kong figure. But that's definitely one that I would put on my wish list. Of course, we haven't heard anything from SH Monster Art, so there's been no reveal yet. So is SH Monster Art still making, are they making any figures for this film? It's a good excuse to resell the Godzilla figure from King of the Monsters, and they can just make a Kong figure. If we don't have anything from SH Monster Arts, this is all we have, short of the Bandai movie monsters from Japan. Now, you know those are gonna be good quality. They're probably not gonna have any lights or sound, but the sculpts will be good. They'll have some decent amount of posability. You can't ever go wrong with the Bandai Japan movie monster figures. Those are always really good, but I haven't seen any reveals on them either. Playmates has been the only one that's been revealing toys for this film. Those are mainly the big things I want to talk about in this video. I know there's a lot to go over, a lot of things happening at once. It's gonna be crazy for Godzilla fans. And then we've got the Godzilla anime series coming out after that. Let me know in the comments below, how are you feeling about the release date change? Are you excited? Are you saddened? What do you think? What do you think of the new figures? What do you think of the new footage? Let me know. I want to hear your thoughts below. That's it for this video, guys. You know, give it a like and share and subscribe. That really helps the channel. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.
This right here is my favorite thing ever. In the history of forever. I think about this every day. I think about this all night long. I stay awake, not sleeping, because I'm thinking about this.